Thanks to Greg at EgoSoft for providing me with the keys to the X4 Tides of Avarice, Cradle of Humanity, and Split Vendetta expansions. Space. It's pretty big, and there's a lot of it. These are the voyages of Captain Saka. My mission? To start with one ship and 10,000 credits, and make a name for myself. Will I trade? Will I fight? I don't know. But join me, won't you? This is X4, a roleplay series. Saka's log 8250217. Learning mistakes of our Gladius's weapon loadout, we moved them all to Saka's sweet shipyard and swapped out 3 of the Meson beams for more practical weapons. We flew to an Argon high-tech factory, and Ace told us to scan a high-tech trader, which would no doubt have very expensive goods on board. We followed the trader out to Hatikva's Choice away from its station and convinced the pilot to drop his cargo. The Paranid Axiom also wanted to teach us about having stations drop their cargo using a storage system control panel hack. Upon dropping the cargo, we moved the Tiger's Claw into range to suck up all of the goods, but unfortunately, they were destroyed. We left the Arcadian Endeavor to its own devices, attacking the Talati microchip factory. I'm sure we'll run into those guys again in the future. Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to Saka's Space Vlogs. You find us on the Excalibur on the Tiger's Claw in Windfall 1, just after that little discussion that Axiom and his crew had, and now it's time to fly back there and talk to Axiom, and I was up here in Windfall just sort of giving their mothership some space. Hopefully they'll leave that Talati microchip factory alone long enough for us to dock up and not be under fire, which looks to be certainly the case. They're chilling right there away from all of that goodness. So I think what we will do is we will have Mr. Slammer head that way. We'll pick up one of the Gladiuses off the flight deck to sort of escort us so that we can dock on Axiom's ship just fine. And we will see what he has in store. So, Mr. Slammer, if you please, I've got a job for you. If you would be so kind as to fly down here to Grand Exchange for right about there.
Will be undocking soon. Can I help?
And proceed with current orders. And then what we'll also do is grab one of these Gladiuses. That's our Eclipse. We'll grab that Gladius there. And then have him, let's see, defend Commander Alpha? Sure. All right, so that Gladius will take off. Mr. Slammer has taken off, and we are going to head to meet Axiom and see what this is all about. All right, Mr. Rittman, good to see you again. Our next task is to get on the Arcadian Endeavor, who happens to be shooting at a Ministry Patrol Phoenix Vanguard, and there is Ace in his Golden Flea, and Ace looks like he's been shot up. That isn't our battle, not our circus, not our monkeys, so let's go ahead and tell Mr. Rittman to go ahead and dock on the Arcadian Endeavor.
Docking soon. Can I help?
And proceed. So hopefully we don't get shot in the crossfire here. We're friends with the Ministry and also friends with the Arcadian Endeavor at this point. But yeah, things are looking hot over here. Hopefully we're not hit. So where's the Arcadian Endeavor? Just look for the plasma trail from that Ministry ship. Yeah, that would be very unfortunate if we were just coming in to dock, everything was nice and cool, and all of a sudden, big green blast of energy to the face. Yeah, there's the blast there. Mr. Rittman, prove yourself here. And looks like we're coming over the top of the Arcadian Endeavor. Don't see that Ministry ship so far. Maybe we can get a good view from the docking bay. But I'm glad I'm not flying this, because it would be a bit difficult for me to land if this thing was making evasive maneuvers. But Mr. Rittman is lining it up. And we'll be setting down shortly to see what Axiom has to say. And we'll also get to see the bridge activity, because they're currently under attack right now. So it will be nice to see if Axiom is cool under pressure. Either that or he's still hiding in that engine room. But yes, indeed, this thing is moving around. Yeah, I don't see that Ministry ship out here, but it's, yeah, it's engaged. Yes, indeed, the generator room. Axiom should be here. Greetings, Axiom. Hello again, sir.
Ah, Chipmunk. Good to see you. I see you have recovered from our first lesson. Magnificent.
Yes.
The Maestro has probably told you that he is currently hatching a plan.
Yeah, the skeleton
Shaping
of
up to be
one.
a plan of unprecedented proportions. I've been asked to acquire blueprints as the first step.
Blueprints, I can do that.
If we were in good standing with the Teladian people, we could buy required blueprints.
Luckily, I am.
But they are expensive and we are pirates.
Right. I
So
see your
I've
point.
decided to turn this into another lesson.
Oh, how to get blueprints, eh? Alright, you are unlike any Paranid I have met. Why?
Because I don't take myself too seriously.
Valid?
Or rather, because I do not take the Paranid dogma too seriously.
Sure.
Well, it's quite simple. Actually, I do not believe it, like the others do. You see, even a Paranid is not born religious.
Oh wow, could have fooled me.
That zeal is a result of a lengthy indoctrination, which starts immediately after the Paranid leaves the cocoon and develops it.
Yeah, I've seen those cocoons before. I know what you're talking about.
It is not uncommon in Paranid societies to store unhatched cocoons in stasis pods in order to access them when a specific kind of Paranid is required.
Now that's interesting.
My cocoon was stored on a Paranid station in Windfall before the jump gate shut
So you
down.
didn't get the whole
As the
dogma
connections between
drilled in your head.
systems slowly grew unstable, the Pontifex decreed that all Paranids stored outside a Paranid space should be transported to the nearest Paranid system in order to shore up the supply of Paranid progeny. I never made it outside of the Windfall system.
Gotcha.
A marauding group of pirates attacked the vessel in which my pod was transported. My pod drifted through space for a time, until I was picked up by a group of merchants that happened to pass by. They weren't familiar with Paranid technology, so they activated the pod and hatched me by accident.
So you were an accident.
With the Windfall system cut off from Paranid society, I was not able to receive the customary indoctrination, and the window in which a Paranid is receptive to the religious teachings is limited. Now, I can fake being religious well enough if the situation calls for it, but it's an act. Merely a part I play,
Gotcha.
and I do not wish to hide. The way I am, there's a good chance I'd be shot by my Paranid brethren, or even killed.
Yeah.
I am the victim of a frustrating situation that came about through no fault of my own.
Valid.
But I refuse to let the weight of it all break me. Humor helps. I make light of the Paranid customs sometimes, and, in its own special sort of way, it helps me cope. In
Yep.
my defense, these customs can appear quite funny.
I agree. Alright. Up for another lesson.
Very well then. As with all counter-security operations, success depends heavily on preparation. You need to acquire an EMP bomb. You can do this by crafting, or by buying one from a black marketeer.
I think I've got one or the materials
If
to
you
do
want to
it.
save some credits, you can, of course, also craft a bomb instead.
Gotcha.
You will also need a bomb launcher to attach the bombs to the station.
Now I got that.
And I can see you already own a bomb launcher.
Yes, I've stolen many blueprints
I
before,
have bought
good
the
sir.
black market, where I know the required items are in stock. Now, let's set out on our quest to steal classified blueprints.
Okay. Alright, Axiom. Good to talk to you. I'll be back with those blueprints, sir. Yeah, I think this will not be the first time that I'll show such things. I think getting the Claytronics was possibly one of the things that I did and recorded it. And actually, what I'll do, I'll make use of my teleportation technology, leave the ship there, head to my headquarters and see if I've got the stuff to craft a spacesuit EMP. Alright, keep the engine running, Mr. Pittman.
Entering Grand Exchange 1.
Alright, let's head to the Trader's Corner and see exactly what I need to get for the spacesuit EMP. I might have the things already. Yeah, I must not have any of the components on me to do that. Let's see in the encyclopedia what a spacesuit EMP is comprised of. So a lodestone, remote detonator, and secure container. Lodestone, remote, I'm gonna forget this. All right, no such luck, so we are being pointed to a station here in 18 billion. Mr. Slammer, if you please, go ahead to the Talati No-Strip Oil Factory.
Navigation. Fly to the following position.
Acknowledged.
And Miss Weast, go ahead and take us out. Oh, I imagine we are waiting for that Gladius to come back. So we'll see if they get into any trouble while we are away, the Arcadian Endeavor, but it looks like they're chilling for now. What I'll do is at the illegal goods dealer, I'll see if they have the components and then craft one myself. I'm sure it'd be pretty cheap. We can find lodestone, probably an Argon Prime in this asteroid belt if I had to say so myself. Yeah, there's some lodestone there. Was unstable crystals part of the recipe as well? This is, no, remote detonator in a secure container. But we can get the lodestone for free. But if she has lodestone for cheap, awesome. If not, I can hop over to Argon Prime and pick one up quick, fast, and in a hurry and get that crafted. And hopefully I can buy the secure container and the detonator for less than 120,000, especially if that pirate is going to scalp me. And not in the literal sense, in the figurative sense. And there is our destination, Mr. Slammer. Hopefully they don't send you below deck, because I might be a little bit. I have to check up on something, do some shopping, and then I might have to jump back to Argon Prime, but you can hold here, and I'll be back before you know it. So set us down, please, and I'll take it from here. Hey, Ra. Good to see you again. I'm in the market for some goods. Let me see what you got. All right, so there we go. She's got 15 of those. We just need one. We also need... Okay. So no secure containers, huh? I mean, I see you got the EMP for 129,000, but I didn't make as much money as I did by blowing money. So we'll just get a remote detonator, if you please. And I'll get my fortunes on my own. All right, so we need to find a secure container. I'll get back to Argon Prime and grab that lodestone. Hello again, Mr. Londa. We've got a task for you. There is one bit of lodestone out here in this asteroid belt. And, oh, no need to stand on my account. I mean, if you're more comfortable standing, I know you've got those desks these days that you stand and work, but kind of looks uncomfortable. But once you can get me that lodestone, you can head back to base. And just poking around for any semblance of perhaps a secure container, but just unstable crystals and lodestone. I don't even see any spacefly eggs, if I'm honest, but there is one place that we could probably find a secure container, and that is out here by Fort Brock. Security decryption system, spacefly eggs, a lot of silicon, tuning software. Yeah, so basically, we'll just wait for our friends, the Xenon, to fly by Fort Brock, get blasted to smithereens, and then we may get a secure container from them. There it is, Mr. Londa. Get yourself organized here. Oh, where are we drifting off to? I'm glad you can see it. Get yourself pointed correctly. Oh, there it is. You just keep missing the target, good sir. Oh, there you go.
Can I help?
Yes, you can give me that lodestone, please. All right, and then just dock on up. Thank you for taking me out, Mr. Londa, and I will see you sometime soon. All right, I caved. After a little bit of time, I was waiting for that secure container, but quite frankly, time is money, and hello, Katrin.
Can I help?
Yeah, show me what you got, and I will take one of those, please.
Good luck out there.
You too, Katrin. Stay safe.
You have acquired everything you need to steal the blueprint.
Indeed.
I've identified a suitable station. The Ace has been courteous enough to drop me off there already, so that I can monitor things from the ground.
Copy that.
I am sending you the station's location.
All right. A Ministry Talati Wharf. Oh, wow, the wharf itself, huh? All right, let's see where that is in the grand scheme of things. We have to undock, and as expected, our ship was put in internal storage, the Excalibur, and it's Gladius. So let's tell the Excalibur to fly out there. He'll force himself out, be able to undock, and then we can see exactly where we're going. Here we come, Mr. Slammer. Yeah, I imagine you are happy to be out of there, aren't you? All right, so now that we are back on our way, where exactly are we going? Doesn't look too awful bad. All right, so we just need to get, just need to get there. So we'll remove all orders, and Mr. Slammer, if you please, you can go ahead and dock up at the wharf. We will use our spacesuit to go out and steal those blueprints. And we'll be on our way to the wharf. Outstanding. Wharf coming into view now. We will land and then hop in a spacesuit and see exactly what blueprint we are to take. Fly to the connection module. Yes.
Now fly to the connection module I've highlighted for you.
Alright, Axiom, no worries. As a matter of fact, we'll go ahead and hop out here.
Cerberus, Vanguard.
Geronimo! And we are out. Alright, just by that docking bay. Alright, let's try not to get hit by traffic. And we'll head on over to the connection module.
In order to place an EMP bomb, you'll need to change into your spacesuit.
Yes. I'm already ahead of you there, Axiom.
Now attach an EMP bomb to the module that I have highlighted for you, and detonate it.
Alright, here we go. Alright, EMP on,
EMP.
and trigger.
There's nothing quite as satisfying as triggering an EMP bomb.
Yeah, if you say so.
The detonation created signals that scan. Switch into scan mode and approach the data link to intercept the information coming from it.
Alright, here we go. Should be pulling up nice and easy. There we go. Oh, so we gotta get all the data leaks. Okay, I see ya. Alright, there's the next one. Leak number 2, scanning. Alright, we got a commission. Let's head up to leak number 3. Alright, next one going in. There's 3. And one more for good measure. Yeah, it's gonna be at the top of that thing. Alright, full force. And Shiboshki. Alright.
Notice that now you own a blueprint for this specific station module.
Nice. Appreciate
That
that.
module can now be used in the construction of your own stations.
Yes.
We can also analyze the blueprint to gain a better understanding of the target of our eyes. Unfortunately, we can currently only steal the blueprints of non-vital connection modules this way. It actually seems like you are already way ahead in that way. Incredible that the Cypher is teaching the master for once.
Nice. Glad to see I'm appreciated around here.
Pass it. The security breach seems to have triggered a silent alarm on the station.
Oh, goody.
Someone is heading your way.
Oh. Well, crap.
You, stop right there. What are you doing here? There has been a breach in security. Explain yourself.
I'm conducting business for profit. I'm sure you understand.
I'm trying something.
What are you trying, Axiom?
The station mainframe will encounter security routine. Entering.
Alright, observe. Yeah? Did you steal the ship?
Station patrol. I am Kufaya, evangelist diplomat in the services of the Holy God Realm of the Pyramid.
Yeah, he said he was an
I
actor.
shall shortly forward to you the identification issued by the Hull Authority.
I could teleport out of here, but this is interesting.
Holy three-dimensionality are you accosting my personal escort? I sent for transportation to take me off your haven station. Talks between our peoples have not gone well at all.
He's going
But
100%.
fine triangle, do not turn this into a full-blown diplomatic incident. Just because, in your endless incompetence, you held up the wrong
flying around in a spacesuit.
Very well then. The identification checks out. Your pilot may move on. Apologies for the inconvenience.
Alright.
That was too close for comfort.
Yeah, thanks for bailing me out there, buddy.
Take you off the station right away. That identification will not hold up to any scrutiny.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, dock at Ministry Talati Wharf. Is that where we are? Yes, indeed. We are here. Alright, so it says we have to dock. Oh, it was assuming we haven't docked yet. Alright, let's get back on the Excalibur. Mr. Slammer, I have an interesting proposition for you. I need you to take off, first and foremost. Go ahead and fly and wait.
Be undocking soon.
Yes, indeed. Proceed. All right, Mr. Slammer, I'll be right back. Now we just need to tell our Gladius, and this is going to be the funny bit, tell the Gladius to dock and wait at the Ministry Wharf. And we're going to hop on it, pick up our Paranid friend, and then rejoin the Excalibur. All right, Mr. Rittman, we are going right back to where we came from. And set her down here, Mr. Rittman. We will be picking up a passenger shortly.
There you are.
Oh. So he's walking on up here. Let's see if we can see him walking. He was on one of those conveyor belts. Nah, there he is. Okay, so he used the elevator, came up here, and now he's gonna be walking on up. You know, it's good to see you out of the engine room, I must say there, Axiom. And, yeah, we will be getting out of here shortly. If you'll just come aboard, please, good sir. Nice that he can find his way around the Gladius, too, because that's something even I struggle with. All right, Mr. Rittman?
Let's get out of here. I feel like a little performance could catch up with us at any second.
Yep, gotcha. All right, Excalibur, if you please, go ahead and head back to Windfall. And Mr. Rittman, if you will proceed with your current orders. Oh.
Goodbye.
Well, then we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Mr. Rittman, if you please. Oh, I gotcha. So they're actually over here, sure.
Ship will be undocking soon. Can I help?
Yep, get out of here. Well, I will feel a lot safer if you dock up with the Excalibur first. Just in case they decide to jump us, we'll have a medium ship rather than just a light fighter. All right, Mr. Rittman and Axiom are now aboard. All right, Excalibur, if you please get to Grand Exchange and let's meet up with the Arcadian Endeavor. And Arcadian Endeavor on radar. Good deal. All right, let's go ahead and remove all orders once we get right next to it. And Ace is still patrolling. All right, remove all orders, full stop. Sounds good, and then we'll get the Gladius on over. Mr. Rittman, this is old hat by now, but yep, go ahead and proceed with current orders, and we will get on the Arcadian Endeavor and get Axiom back home. I wonder what he's doing back there. Do I even want to know? All right, a straight-in approach. I like it. Nice and efficient, Mr. Rittman. Do your little business, and we'll see if Axiom hops off the ship, and then we'll see what they have for us, because I'm sure this is not the end of the Arcadian Endeavor for sure. All right, Mr. Axiom.
Thank you for the lift.
Are you already out?
That was quite an exciting turn of events. But now,
at least we have a blueprint. All right, now we have to talk to Maestro while we're here. We can do that. I'll tell you what, these pirates, a lot of pioneer pirates, for sure. Like, not even the scale plate. It's the Cigaris Pioneers. Tell you what. All right, let's see what Mr. Maestro has for us. Probably something we already have done, but I appreciate their walk before you can run approach. Hello, Mr. Maestro.
Straight to point. Curs
Yes.
need to raid station for specific supplies, but station well guarded. Ministry
crap.
of Finance very vigilant when it comes to pirate activity.
I imagine
If
it's
Curs
right there in the
going
name.
guns blazing, crew will be picked apart by Ministry patrols. Instead, you and the Ace will create diversion. You
Diversion?
attack Ministry fleet head on.
Oh!
Draw away from station.
Okay.
Make sure you stay alive. Not good distraction if you get blown to bits.
Needless to say, okay?
Very well. Plan agreed.
Is
if
it
you're
though?
fast enough, you stay out of range of their guns. Do not worry.
Are you kidding on me right now? Oh, I'm sorry, Maestro. I didn't mean to question you in front of your team. You gotta be kidding on me right now. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. The Tiger's Claw and the battle group will attack the fighters. Stay at a close, or at a distance, that is for sure. We are not headlong into a Ministry of Finance station by any stretch of the imagination.
We are going to engage the ministry, I hear. Good. The people say that I have a very chipper disposition. But the Ministry of Finance makes me sick to my stomach.
Sure.
They are not naturally aggressive. We all have an innate instinct to avoid conflict. Very rarely will you find skilled combat pilot material among my people. Naturally, the Ministry needed skilled pilots and Marines. So, they devised a very unique training regime for their cadets.
And what was that, Ace?
It is an intense and grueling process intended to completely strip the Talati of their natural escape reflex. Yet,
Gotcha.
it will be so easy to turn that instinct into an advantage. Not only is the Ministry oppressively policing which goods are allowed and which are not, but they are also bending and breaking Talati minds to enforce their arbitrary rules.
Stick it against the man, sure.
Mind tangling with those guys.
Attack the Ministry Phoenix Sentinel. Is that where we are going? All right, Tiger's Claw group, I have a job for you, if you please. And they're probably not going to suspect anything. We'll fly and wait just north of that Ministry Talati Wharf.
Can I help? Goodbye.
All right, Miss Nakano, you have your orders. We're going to roll out soon, probably as soon as the Excalibur gets back. And then what we'll do is we'll actually put the Gladius back on interception for Tiger's Claw as well. So that way we have all fighters on intercept. All right, here in 18 billion, I've got the carrier group just outside the Talati Wharf, and there is the Arcadian Endeavor waiting. We've hopped in the Excalibur, and we've called one of the Gladiuses up. There you go. And we'll see if we can do a hit-and-run style approach on this thing as requested. Basically, they just said stay alive, and that is going to be the name of the game. I've got the Gladius on defense, so as we run, he should only attack the ones that are shooting at me.
Arcadian Endeavor in close proximity to station. Commence
Yes.
attack when ready.
Well, not ready, but I'll
Don't
commence
worry.
attack.
I will be right beside you. Amazing how huge these ships can seem up close.
All right, so Ace is supposed to be right beside me, but I don't see Ace at all. I see our Phoenix Sentinel. I see 4 light fighters and 2 medium fighters. Can we get cheeky and just pop him? Oh, okay.
Chipmunk, lead them away from station.
Don't you worry, don't you fret. Holy crap. Yeah, let's get away from the Phoenix Sentinel. I imagine their guns are pretty big and pretty heavy. So we just need to basically hang in the periphery for another minute and 37 seconds. All right, so far so good. A few seconds down. All right, 1 fighter is on approach. Here comes 2 fighters on approach.
Falcon. Sentinel.
See if we can return fire here. Turrets are going crazy. If we can knock out some of these fighters, all the better. I'd like to know where Ace is, by the by, and where is our Gladius. And we cannot be within range of that medium ship, or that large ship. All right, only 21 more seconds we need to run. 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, 9, 8. Spinning's a good trick. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We are taking a lot of heat.
No kidding, Ace.
Incoming missile.
What is that?
Oh, goody.
Another Ministry fleet rapidly approaching your location. Highly unexpected. Fast fighters heading your way. Probably dedicated anti-piracy task force.
Yeah, and what do you want me to do about it?
They're heading you off.
Unstable warp anomaly.
I have an idea. Follow me. Head for that tear there. Accelerate. Do not slow down.
Oh, I'm
See
not.
you on the other side.
Copy that, Ace. We are out of here. And we probably need to get the victory out of here, too.
Awaiting orders.
Entering system. Silent.
Did you make it?
I made it.
Great. But it seems like jumping through that tear separated.
Stop right there. Nowhere to run now, criminal. Prepare to be met with all the might of the Ministry of Finance.
That's not my goal. Where is your backup? Good. Well, let's delay until our shields come up. He's not going to press the attack. Let's get... Oh, we can't go to the map and get ourselves organized. Okay, we are going to wait until our shields are completely charged before we answer him. All right, everything is fine. We're all fine here now. Thank you. How are you? Where is your backup?
What? Oh no! I've been separated from my squad. Abort mission. Abort mission. Just let me get out of here.
Can we? Yes, go.
That is right. Run along now. Oh, yes. And no bite.
Is that my Gladius?
You are probably wondering what allowed the two of us to make such a dramatic exit, right? Well,
Yeah?
sometime back, the Maestro came across this weird phenomena. Kind of like tears in space.
Yeah, I've
You
seen
can
one
use
on the
them to
racetrack.
jump between systems. We use them for a quick getaway. Only if
Makes sense.
absolutely necessary, of course. There is no way to control your destination. So, if you are unlucky, you can find yourself in a system overrun with Xenon.
Makes sense. Yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen. All right, so our Gladius survived.
Interesting. Although this group of ne'er-do-wells have also stumbled upon the anomalies, they are content with making use of them without questioning them too much.
All right, so Bozo is questioning their
While
motives.
you two kept Ministry forces busy, Kers took station for all it is worth.
That's
Did
good to
not go
hear.
as smoothly as anticipated on your end, but handled well. Good work, Chipmunk.
All right, calm Ace. And fly to 18 billion. Well, luckily, that is on our way. First and foremost, though, where is the Tiger's Claw? So Tiger's Claw is chilling, so we are in Silent Witness 1. All right, so Tiger's Claw, if you please, get everybody back to Windfall. Fly and wait. All right, so it looks like the Ministry didn't really mind too awful much. Let's do some cleanup on our finances. And what is our standing like, anywho, by the by? So still -2. That's what I was before this mission took place. So no ill will from the Ministry. All right, Gladius is making its way back on board, and I'm just looking at my 9 service crew, and Den Loma is leading the charge of the repairs. We're a little bit better than we were before. We're at 12% hull, and slowly climbing. Of course, what we need to do is get back to the Tiger's Claw so that they can repair me. And the Tiger's Claw is actually heading back to Windfall, which is where Ace ended up being. So a nice, quick, and easy return. We will land, get everything reset up, and get the Excalibur repaired. All right, Crewman Stevens, go ahead and get Mr. Slammer back on deck. There is the Excalibur, and looks like Mr. Slammer's pretty happy. Yeah, just reverse it into your parking place, if you please. We reassigned the Excalibur to the Tiger's Claw as well as the one Gladius, who will be landing in the small cargo bay, the small landing bay. And we'll see how expensive it will be to repair up the Excalibur. We could always hop in our spacesuit, fly around the outside, and hit this up with our repair laser for free. And, you know, a penny saved is a penny earned and all that good stuff. So Mr. Slammer has brought the Excalibur back safe and sound. Also, our repair crews did some work on the Excalibur as well. If we take a look at the information for the Excalibur, we can see how much they increased it up to. So it's up to 19% on the trip, so we have to repair it up by 80%. If we were to repair, let's see, reply and repair dock ships. So the Excalibur itself is 202,000 credits to repair. No thank you. All right, so the spacesuit port. See, there is our main landing bay there. That means the Excalibur will be back here over the bridge section. Yes, indeed, I can see it. So we'll fly over this ring and start the repair process. Hey, we were just down there. I tell you, it puts it into perspective when you fly out here and get things done. But let's nuzzle on up and get the repair going, and we will assist our crew on the inside repairing up for 80%. Now this is going to be a long drawn-out process. It looks like our Gladius has also landed, so the Tiger's Claw is going to fly a little bit further into system, but we are going to stay in Windfall. But I will work on this in the meantime, and when you come back, which I hope you come back, the Excalibur will be completely repaired, and we will be ready to talk to Ace. So look forward to that. I hope to see you then. Take care.